All right, we're back. Welcome to Mad Lizard RC. So got the Ace back out one more time. You know, after racing went pretty good, second place. The boat still needs a little more tuning, and I'm gonna show you guys what just recently did is on the bottom of the boat I added a few more layers of some wood, kind of help, you know, get the bow out of the water. And I noticed with the turning, it would also, the right sponson would dip into the water and then dig, and then causing a spin out on most of the videos I was recording. So this is where, you know, people doing a lot of tuning and testing, having video feedback is nice, so that way you can slow it down and help with their tuning. So I did that multiple times, even during racing, a couple of videos, so I can slow it down into a turn, see how it does, and use it as a tuning aid. So anyone doing tuning, it doesn't matter what the boat is, any type of video is good, because then you can do a slow-mo and see what's going on. So my issue I was having with this guy was getting on plane, it would dig, dump into the water, and then turning when the sponson. So increased, it's known as a no trip. So basically a little more angle in the sponson, especially for turning, to help it not dig into the water and kind of keep it elevated a little bit. You know, this boat I built, you know, off of a wood plan kit, and then it comes with, and then not comes with, but as goes for all tuning of boats, it's like once you build something, you just got to tune it, play with it. You can see with Ironclad RC how much he's constantly tuning and just getting all the adjustments, playing with different configurations till you get it just right. So this guy, you know, the electronics, this 10 shock motor has been running awesome, good results, staying cold, and there's a lot of potential off of it. And so it's just dialing in the boat itself. And so so I made a couple adjustments from that, retuned the wings, you know, put them back on. I have not painted it just yet, so you know, today back out, you know, best of weather what it is, and wanted to try it one more time before I went into painting and making anything permanent. So but it just, you know, to me it looks like it's sitting better in the water. And so now we're gonna, you know, take off. It'll plow, you know, I'm expecting still a little bit of a plow until it gets up on plane, about normal, but it you know, should be way better than it was. And then, you know, in the corner, I'll try to kind of do a corner close-up and kind of see too. So, but again, you know, it's all tuning, and it's part of the hobby, especially with something that's still new. This is built, you know, late of last year, finally getting it kind of on the water multiple times, like 6 or 7 times being on the water, and just getting it right. But yeah, you can see it just takes off just better. Water's calmer. You can see how it doesn't really dip, that sponson stays up. And before, you know, I would hit a wave like in a turn, like, and it would just dip. So the ride attitude just looks so much better now. It's just quick. And then I did adjust the turn fin. I went to 12 degrees. It seems a little bit better. It seems like I can probably hold a corner a little bit tighter now. And so just kind of right through the ripples. And it's hard when it comes to testing or racing. The problem that you kind of run into is, you know, when you're practicing and testing, the water is not the same as to race water. Race water, you get, you know, ripples, you'll get currents, you'll get whirlpools. It's just some nasty water sometimes that just gets stirred up. So what I try to do is stir the water up a lot, and then try to come through it and try to simulate as best I can, but it's not 100% accurate all the time. So you just kind of get it close, and then you can kind of work it out when you're kind of racing a little bit. But and so just come back to this and just see how much better it is. The right attitude's better. And for the sport, for me, it's not, you know, I'm not a person that is hardcore into racing. I'm not one of those type of people. You know, I have a joy for the hobby. I have a joy for building and helping people. So, you know, I went into racing only because of I wanted to push my skills, my limits of what I know, and meet some really good people that I can, you know, have fun with the hobby with. And, you know, then also, you know, learn off them, teach me some new things. And it wasn't until, you know, last weekend of racing, you know, I was talking to someone else, another racing guy, and talking about my boat, about having some of the issues, and he's kind of the one kind of suggested a little bit adding more of a no trip, adding a little bit more angle there to kind of help it a little bit more. And you know, it's very helpful with that. And that's, you know, one thing I do like about racing. And you get into some of the, you know, good clubs, there is some, you know, other clubs out there that are really far into it. And you know, and that's where, you know, I like my club. They're all about just having fun. It's about just the hobby, you know, meeting new people and help each other out. You know, there's a lot of us that'll go from table to table, help each other out, and it's not about our big egos, it's about having fun with the hobby. And you know, I try to do the same thing. Whatever I know, I'll pass it down to, you know, someone I see struggling and just, you know, having a hard time. You know, I'll come over, help them with setups. You know, I have given some of my batteries away, some parts away, just to help people out. And that to me is how the hobby should be. Is, you know, you're having fun with people, you're experiencing it and enjoying it. And so it's like, you know, but I have experience with some other clubs that, you know, some of them do take it really seriously. And you know, if you have an accident, if you miss a corner, misjudge your entrance just a little bit, you know, it happens. It's part of racing. You know, boats do get destroyed during racing. They get sliced in half. You know, it happens, and you just got to be prepared and ready for it. But again, you know, I race just because of the fun of it, meeting new people, sharing ideas, and, you know, pushing my abilities of what I can do. And, you know, only so much and so long, you know, just being on the water by yourself is fun. But eventually, you know, you want to experience it with other people, try to, you know, and, you know, have fun with other people. So, you know, that's how I kind of got into racing. You know, it's not about ego, winning awards or anything. It's just about having fun, pushing my skills and my luck. You know, I'm one of the top fastest guys out there, but still, I don't know everything, and I'm still learning. And, you know, they are really nice enough to share and help on some areas that I'm still kind of learning in. And then, you know, there's been times where some things I've done where they've learned. And so, you know, that's where, you know, it's about having a community and having a good time. So that's why I race. I get into it, and, you know, just for the fun of it. And so, you know, this guy here, I built it for racing. I wanted something with a nice look. I seen this boat. I was really, you know, happy with the scale of it. And, you know, building is building. And then once you get it on the water testing, that's when you kind of tune everything out. And, you know, the other thing some people come to find out is with like size of boats, sometimes when you take a full size and you scale it down, sometimes scaling it down does not always work. So you always have to modify things, change how things, you know, are done, especially on the bottom, to make it work on a smaller scale. So, and that's where, you know, just sometimes you got to modify it until you just get it right. There's no book, you know, especially there's no book with this. It's just, you know, you learn as you go. So, but anyways, so I'm jacking my jaw. You know, I'm gonna do a couple more laps, and I think pretty much, you know, she'd be ready to go for another temp around and see what the outcome is. You know, when the next sunny weather comes around, I'll break out my spray gun. We'll touch up the paint, automotive paint. You know, I just gotta wait, you know, when it's not raining, it's nicer. And, you know, I like to paint outside with that type of paint. But anyways, what's back to it, back to the show. So back up out of the plane, you know, not bad. Once you hook, the water's so nice and calm. I'm starting to get happy with this thing. Ooh! Happy with this thing. Ooh! Anyways.
Alright. Dang it. Jack in the jaw, not paying attention. Nearly hurted my soul. Yada yada.
Let's go play fetch. I was really trying to hope not to do this, but whatever. She's like 20 pounds. All right. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more with Mad Lizard RC. Catch you later.